Yes, hi there, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. And you just completed one of my pretests, and I want to go over in this video, I want to give you some comments on that. Okay, here we go.
Diagnostic pre-test lesson 1. Pot, bought, wrong, grow, honor, over, father, throw, pat, pot, map, mop, tack, talk, an, on, mac, mock, bright, brown, royal, lie, loud, loyal, pie, pound, great, get, late, let, met, met, lead, let, then.
Yeah, I think you can work on lesson number 10. You might want to write that one down. You need to make that A longer. Gate, get, late, let.
Meet, met, Pete, bite, leap, lip, seat, sit, heat, hit, look, look, luck, talk, tool, taught, could, cool, match, mash, cheap, sheep, feature, vision, chavit, shift, cheer, shear, off.
Yeah, I'd like to have you work on that one too. Lesson number 13, that's CH. Cheap, sheep. Cheer, shear.
Have, fine, vine, fan, van, wafer, waver, how, habit, who, rehash, behavior, head, Batman, bitten, important, brightening.
So this sound is, we call this a glottal stop. A lot of Americans, they will say important, brightening, hat rack, threatened. In American English, not that you have to pronounce it this way, but you want to get used to, we don't always pronounce that T in the middle of the word like that. So bitten, Batman, important. So you can learn more about that sound by going to lesson 15.
Hat rack, threatened, measure, fragile, fraser, legend, listen, and Jane, as
So this is also hard for you here, lesson number 16. You're having trouble with that middle sound, that palatal consonant, lesion, measure, Asia, measure. So lesson 16 you want to practice.
Loud, Asia, cake, cage, sink, sag, came, game, cap, gap, lake, like. Okay,
so when you have that final voice consonant, you put the G at the end, the vowel before needs to be longer. Now the K is a voiceless consonant, which means the vowel sound which precedes it can be shorter. So then you might say lake, lag, sink, sag. Or you might say cake, keg.
Lean, rear, better, luggage, rugged, other, right, light, committed.
So in lesson 18, it's the T here, it's more of a flat. For example, committed, better. It's kind of like a soft D. That's how we would pronounce that sound here in the United States.
Bass, flap, flap, cap, cap, lap, lap, pay, buy.
Yeah, I think you can work on this lesson too. This is number 19. So when the B's at the end, it's also a voice consonant. So voice consonant simply means that when you pronounce the sound, there's vibration in the vocal folds inside of your throat, right? So compare. Cap, cab. Lap, lab. So when it's at the end like that, the B at the end makes that vowel before longer. And then when you have the P, the vowel sound will be shorter.
This, lies, zip, zip, zoo, zoo, maze, maze, Lisa, Lisa, multiple, reporter, example, brochure, principle, number, people, philosopher, organism, written, maximum, question, summer, reason, chasm, often, tip, dip, cart, card, tight, tight, train, drain, fat, fat, team, dream, tight, thigh, wreath, wreath, teeth, teeth, truth, thought, worth, worthy.
Okay, this is a tough one for you here. You have two TH sounds in English. One TH is a voiceless consonant, which means there's no vibration in the throat when you produce a sound. The other TH, it is a voice consonant, which means there is vibration. So you're kind of pronouncing the sound as a voiceless consonant both times. But you have thigh, thy, breath, breathe, teeth, teeth, worth, worthy. So I think you can work on that one also.
Part 2. What is your educational background and your work history?
Now the purpose of answering these three questions is twofold. One, you can tell me a little bit about yourself, which is good. Helps me understand where you're coming from, what your goals are, what you want to do. And number two, it gives me a chance to hear your spontaneous English. I can pay attention to your grammar, your vocabulary, your pronunciation. I can really listen and focus on a lot of different things through this response. So thank you for doing this.
My educational background, I got a bachelor degree in business administration, and my work history is I worked as teaching assistant for 2 years. The second question, why is it important for you to improve your speaking and pronunciation abilities of American English?
This is important.
Because I'm going to study my master degree in the United States, and to be specific at University of Michigan.
All right.
Which,
again, you're having some trouble with that CH. Michigan, the University of Michigan.
Means I will need to speak and...
Actually, I made a mistake. That's the SH. Michigan.
Speak with native people and present, and by doing presentation as well. The last question, what do you hope to achieve in this course? Actually, I don't hope anything, but I believe I will learn from this course how to get 90 in the TOEFL IBT exam. Thank you.
You can do it. You sure can. It's going to take some practice. Just stay focused. Keep going through the lessons. Keep speaking English. Do as much as you can. You will make progress. Okay, overall, your speaking fluency. Sometimes when you're speaking, you have a few pauses, awkward pauses here or there. You're not always clearly pronouncing the words that you say, so there is some effort on my part to understand you. So on a scale of 1 to 7, with my intelligibility scale, I'll put a link in the email so you can take a look at it. 1 being a beginner speaker of English and 7 being a native speaker, I'm going to put you in the middle, about 3.5 out of 7. So your goal here is to try to speak more clearly. So now you already know by doing this pretest that you need to focus on Lesson 10, Lesson 13, Lesson 15, Lesson 16, Lesson 18, and also Lesson 19, and finally Lesson number 24. So by focusing on those lessons, those are your trouble spots right now with your vowel and your consonant sounds now. But that's not enough. Not enough. The only thing I can really do with you right now, let's be honest here, I can point out what your problems are. I can give you lessons to help you practice those specific sounds. But you got to help me out and help yourself out. You have to work on having more exposure to the language. You're probably going to come to the United States anyway, right, from what you're saying. So watch as much TV as you can, watch movies, really work on your listening right now, and that really does help with your pronunciation. It really will. A lot of my students who come to California State University, San Bernardino, those students who have really good speaking skills, you know what, I'll say, hey, what did you do? Well, how did you improve your speaking? You know what they tell me? They say, Michael, hey, I watched movies. I watched a lot of movies in my country before coming, so think about that. That's a great opportunity. So anyway, thank you very much for completing the pronunciation pretest, and keep up the good work.